Hi everyone, so this is the Cruelty-Free Beauty channel. I am going to be one of the regular spot gurus. My name is Naomi. My other YouTube channel name is Good Shepherd 2. I'll put the link in the down bar. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I will do the tag with the questions that we've been sent, just so as it gives you a bit more information about me. So yeah, I will have to kind of look at the laptop here. So the first question is, can you fake any accents? I can fake a really bad American accent. Yeah, just, it's so bad. I wouldn't want to offend anybody, but I can do a really bad American accent. Do you have any hidden talents? Well, not so much anymore, but I used to write poetry. When I was a lot younger, I used to think that poetry had to rhyme, and once my English teacher told me that it didn't have to rhyme, then it's like the floodgates were opened and I was just writing. So yeah, probably poetry. 2 things you consider yourself good at. I would probably say I would like to think I'm good at helping people. I'm always happy to try and help, however I can, whether it's giving somebody a lift or, doing somebody a favour, whatever someone needs to do. If I'm able to do it, then, I like to try and help people. Something else I'm good at. Probably, I'll say cooking, just because it's something that I've done for a long time. 2 things you consider yourself very bad at. Definitely I'd have to say maths would be one. In school I just didn't like it. When I understood what I was doing, I loved it, but most of the time it was kind of quite difficult for it to sink in, and that used to really frustrate me. Something else I'm bad at, something else I'm really bad at is losing. I am a terrible loser. I'm really competitive, even on stupid things that don't matter. Like if I play the Wii with my husband, if we're doing bowling, he usually wins, he usually beats me, and I'm just a really bad loser. Do you have any siblings? What were they like? Okay, I'm the youngest of 4. I've got an older sister and 2 older brothers. Ever since I was 10, my sister was away at university. She was 8 years older than me, so she was away at university, so I didn't really kind of grow up much with her. My 2 brothers, one of them, again, I don't really see very much. My oldest brother, we talk on the phone, we'll text, I'll go and visit him because he's really close, probably not even 10-minute drive, so yeah, they were just regular, general older brothers, picking on me and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Name one thing that not many people know about you. Okay, the one thing I would probably say most people here on YouTube don't know about me is I used to be in the army. It was some years ago now, and I had to leave because of health problems, and then that's why I couldn't go back. So yeah, but I used to be in the army and I loved it. What was your favourite music group when you were in junior high? Okay, I'm not sure how old you are in junior high because we don't call it that in England. I'll probably assume it's kind of middle school. So since middle school I've always liked Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. I know they're not groups, but that was who I liked. Even to this day, I love Celine Dion. I mean, she's a tiny little thing, and she's just got a whopping great big voice, and her voice is just lovely. I really like her, so yeah. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Kind of a variety of stuff. First thing I can remember wanting to do, I wanted to be an astronaut, but then I realised you had to kind of really be quite good at maths and science. And as I've already said, maths was not a strong point with me. So then I like the idea of being an archaeologist, going to places like Egypt and looking at pharaohs and the pyramids and all that stuff. And I also quite like the idea of digging up dinosaur bones. I thought that would be so cool. And then like the last thing I wanted to be was a singer. So that's what I wanted to be. Worst roommate you have ever had? I've never actually really shared a room with anybody apart from my sister. And even then it wasn't for, you know, very long. As I say, I was 10 when she left, so yeah, I've never really had to share otherwise. What was your worst dating experience? Oh my goodness, I was set up on a blind date. A friend of mine set me up on a blind date with her estate agent, and I mean the guy was just like, he was paranoid or something. I was wearing a bracelet and it kept like grabbing and pulling like the teeny tiny hairs on my arm. And so when I looked at my wrist, he was like, "Oh my goodness, you want to go already? Look, you're checking your watch. Is it really that boring? Am I boring you?" And I was just like, "Seriously, what's your problem? Just, you know," I looked at my wrist, so what? Then, like after when he dropped me back near where I live, I didn't want him to know exactly where I lived. He was like, "Oh, I guess this is where I kiss you now." And I was like, no. And I got out the car and yeah, I shut the door. Needless to say, I did not speak to him again. So yeah, that was a bad experience. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? It would be so cool if I could like if I could fly. Ever since I can remember, I've always wanted to be able to fly. I just think it would be the best thing. You could just, you know, take yourself off on holiday and you could just, you know, just go anywhere. But from like, I don't know, like a more beneficial point of view, I would say I would love to have the power of healing somebody. I'm not sure if that's a superpower. To me, that's a superpower. Just, you know, if people are really poorly, if they've got, you know, something that they might die from, or if they've got like a broken leg, you know, just to be able to touch someone and heal them, that would just be amazing, because then there'd be like no more illness in the world, and that would, you know, save so much money on like having to do research for medications and treatments. And so yeah. Who's the most important person in your life? I'd have to say my mum. She's kind of always been there for all of us. She's just, yeah, she's just so special, so important, like in my life. So definitely, yeah, my mum. What are you passionate about? Definitely, I'm passionate about being a vegetarian. I'm passionate about using cruelty-free products. I mean, I don't want to bash people with it, like, oh, you shouldn't use that. But I will, like, if an opportunity arises, I will tell people, you know, oh, did you realise that that company tests on animals? Sometimes I'll have, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. And sometimes I'll just have people like, you know, who do I think I am kind of thing. But, yeah, so that's definitely what I'm passionate about. Who is the person you respect the most and why? Again, it would have to be my mum, just because she's always been there for all of us. She's worked so hard. You know, whenever we've done something wrong, she's never kind of been the person to say, oh, I told you that would happen, I told you so. You know, she's never been one to kind of try and point the finger or, you know, make you feel bad and guilty. She's always just wanted to help, support us, even when she's not agreed with stuff that we wanted to do. So yeah, she's just such a brilliant role model of what a good mum should be, but also what a strong woman is like. So yeah. What outdoor activities do you like to do? Well, I can't really do them anymore because of my like ME or chronic fatigue syndrome, whatever you want to call it. But I used to love going out on my bike. I used to cycle a lot. I used to go out with like friends and we'd go roller skating, or just walking, or like playing games, kind of like tag but not tag. So yeah. If your house was on fire and you could only grab 3 things before leaving, what would they be? Well, assuming that there were no people in the house, and that my dog was also not in the house, I would have to say my laptop, just because I would be lost without it. My handbag, because obviously it would have like my wallet, my money, keys, what else? Driving license, so a form of ID at least. And photographs, definitely I'd have to get photographs, because, you know, if you lose things like that, you just can't get them back. Which is your most favourite place on this earth? I would definitely say anywhere that my family and friends are. You know, you could probably be in the biggest house with the most expensive car and, you know, the best place ever, but if you haven't got anyone to share it with, then it's just rubbish. So yeah, just anywhere where my friends and family are. That probably sounds really like, oh, you know, but it's true. Do you believe in extraterrestrials or life on other planets? Yes and no. I know there have been like a few occasions when I've been taking my dog out for a walk. It's happened with my mum and my husband, and we'll see something like that. It's like the brightest light, and it's massive. So it's not a star, it's not like an aeroplane, and you know, 1 minute, literally 1 minute it's there, and a split second later it's gone. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, then the next minute it's gone. So, you know, you do have to question what that is. So you never know, you know, never say never. Where are we? Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, which is precisely why I can't watch things like Paranormal Activity. I just, yeah, things like that like genuinely bother me. They don't, like, it will play over in my mind, because I do believe things like, you know, spirits and ghosts and all that kind of stuff exist. I mean, I can watch stuff like Saw, you know, that's like blood and guts, and that's fine, but ghosts, yeah. Do you have any phobias? I have, just, you could probably guess, well, a lot of people would have a similar phobia, but it's of spiders, and just, even the word is disgusting. I just, ugh. Yeah, it's like, if there's been one in a room, I'll have to get somebody to kill it. I know that I'm saying, you know, cruelty-free and all the rest of it, and I know that, but I can't cope with the idea of it coming back into the house, and we've had some massive ones here. So, yes, what do you think the greatest invention is in your lifetime, and why? I would have to say the internet, just because it's like a huge, it's just knowledge literally at your fingertips. You can, you know, Google anything, you can look up anything. You know, I mean, obviously it can be full of information that's rubbish, or information that, you know, I don't know, makes you paranoid and stuff, but from a positive point of view, it's also full of really helpful information. What do you think the secret is to a good life? Trying to be happy, trying to be content, you know, learning how to make the most of what you've got. Now, you know, there's nothing wrong in always, you know, trying to strive maybe for a better job or something, but when it comes to just like general life, like just stuff doesn't matter, and we're just such a materialistic kind of society now, but just, you know, being happy with what you've got and who's in your life. So I think that is, you know, the secret to a good life, because then you're going to be happy. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I say I'd like to live in the States, because you can get so much stuff over there that we can't get here. But yeah, I don't know, because then there's also stuff that we can get here that you can't get there. So yeah, not sure. What is, oh no, yeah, what is your goal in life? Do you think will achieve it? My goals have changed ever since my chronic fatigue made me kind of basically lose my job. So my goal now is just to get healthy again, just to be able to get back into some form of work, and just try and kind of have like a normal life again. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? The craziest thing, I'd probably have to say the craziest thing I've ever done is a bungee jump. I have done other stuff, but yeah, I'd probably say that's pretty kind of up there with crazy. So yeah, definitely a bungee jump. So that was my introduction, guys. I hope you found that interesting, and yeah, I've been thrilled about the channel. I really look forward to doing more videos, and you know, I really hope you enjoy the channel too. I'll see you all soon. Bye.